I don't know now if you're able to put it on the screen. It's one, two, three.
Cherish the
Cherish the
spirit,
spirit.
Spirit,
Division.
create the vision,
yes.
follow the
Follow
faith.
the faith.
Follow the faith.
Serve
Serving
serving
humility.
humility. Serve with humility.
Thank you all.
Aja.
Aja,
Aja.
aja, aja.
Aja.
Meaning, let's go, let's go, let's go. And with that, happy Monday all. Let's make it happen. Let's come out of hiding. Let's let's boldly introduce our products, the absolute products. Yes, indeed, we can stand our ground and we can say these products,
Go
that
ahead.
these products that we
Thank you.
no, and it's the truth. These products are carefully, clinically researched and presented, and we can say they are plant-based. They are truly organic, and the price is right. So, with that said, over to you now, Ed.
Well, we're going to go to the company 2025 profile video. And there are information in here for those of us who are new, so you can learn about the company and what's going on. So it's not just that we're playing it, but if you're working the business, whatever you're doing, you always want to learn about what you're a part of. So that's why we play it every day.
That has remained steadfast and kept the right principles. The company headed toward the world with the right principles. The company that grows with its customers and shares generously. We are Atomy. Atomy, which has been growing ever since its establishment in 2009, is a global network marketing company with a presence across the globe. Atomy's #1 goal of going beyond customer satisfaction to customer success continues to be its top priority to this day. Providing good quality products at reasonable prices, Atomy's competitiveness lies in the nature of distribution. The absolute quality and absolute price product philosophy that Atomy has practiced since its inception is included in all of its products, such as health functional foods, beauty, living, food, fashion, home appliances, and more. Atomy Hemohim surpassed 2 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales, ranked #1 in domestic health functional food exports. Developed as part of a national project by the Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, Hemohim holds 23 international patents and made history in 2023 by being the first in the country to offer dual health benefits, immune boost and fatigue relief. Absolute Skincare, a flagship product, has surpassed 1 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales. It received the King Sejong Award from the Korean Intellectual Property Office, a first in cosmetics, and was named a world-class product for next generation by the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy. Atomy prioritizes customers, earning customer-centered management certification for 3 consecutive years, a rare industry feat. Since opening its U.S. branch in 2010, Atomy has grown into a global hub, linking producers and consumers worldwide through 27 branches in Asia, South America, Oceania, and Europe. Atomy products have proven overwhelmingly popular in international markets, achieving the top export ranking for health functional foods and over-the-counter medications. Following the $300 million Export Tower Award, the company reached cumulative exports of $1.8 billion in 2024. After launching its EU branch, Atomy plans to expand globally, focusing on Africa, Central and South America, and other emerging markets. Atomy's GSGS strategy, which stands for Global Sourcing, Global Sales, allows the supply of products that align with the absolute quality and absolute price philosophy through Atomy's global sales network. Atomy's Success System, in which the company runs all seminars, allows any member to succeed regardless of individual ability. This is the driving force behind Atomy's distinctive growth. Success seminars that bridge online and offline realms vividly communicate Atomy's vision to members worldwide, presenting a vision of global success that goes beyond time and space by merging business and culture. The ACTS project has been initiated to cultivate global leaders and empower active members around the world. Atomy continues to provide unwavering support for success, including the reopening of Songnisan Forest as a hub for the Atomy brand experience. To achieve absolute quality and absolute price, and to ensure commitment to quality from its partners, Atomy provides various support measures for partnering companies, such as cash payment within 1 week from delivery, interest-free operating fund loans, and joint quality management systems, among others. These create a culture of accompanied growth. Atomy is implementing various policies to ensure sustainable coexistence with the Earth. The company promotes resource recycling and environmental restoration through product renewals aimed at zero plastic initiatives, increasing the use of biodegradable plastics and eco-friendly materials, and introducing smart packaging solutions. Atomy's contributions surpass not only its industry and the distribution sector, but also stand at the top level nationally. Over the past 3 years, the company's donation percentage relative to revenue has been 30 times that of the distribution industry, ranking first among Korea's top 500 companies. As a result, it has earned various government awards and certifications, including the Government Award for Sustainable Management, Good Donor Award, Family Friendly Company, and Great Place to Work Korea. Atomy's culture of sharing has expanded beyond national borders, with the company, members, partner companies, and executives actively engaging in social contribution activities worldwide. The company that holds true to its principles while creating a new distribution culture. The company expanding globally with the trust of people around the world. The company that dreams of customer success while moving beyond customer satisfaction. The company that cherishes the spirit. We are proud Atomy.
Okay. Good morning again. Now, I'll ask this quick question. How many people can tell me how many patents they are on hemoheme based on that video? No one saw how many patents, not Miss Carol or Maria or CJ or Miss Rosalie. How many patents are there on hemoheme right now, globally?
Okay, I'll take a hit. 14.
No. So we have been playing this video. Guys, the whole reason why, and I'm not asking this question to make you guys feel bad. The point is, this is your business. If you are here because you're building this business, that is a vital information for you. And we play this video every single morning. Every morning. And it is covered there. Every morning has to how many countries have patent on this product. Do you know why it's important? Because you're going to go out there and someone's going to come to you and say, hey, I saw this article on Google that says this product causes liver damage. If you know your product, you can say, not my product, because my product has 23 patents on it globally. 23 countries would not have a patent on a product that causes liver disease. And then you can go ahead and say, when you buy your product from Amazon, that's what you get. because then you're buying a product that's from Japan and not the one from Korea. We're go ahead.
Good morning. I want to say something. I'm thinking there's a possibility it may have been much more because every country that is approved to sell the hemohim has to be patented to do
No.
so. Am I right?
No, no. Every country does not have to have a patent on it. The company, this is our company profile video for 2025. This is the most recent video that just came out this year. So it's 20, the number of patent that it says in there is what we have right now. But no, every country, because we're in more than 20, every country does not have to have a patent on it because it costs a lot of money for patent. But the point is, these countries want patent on the product because it is being sold in their country and they want to benefit from it. That's basically why anyone go ahead and get a patent on a product so they can benefit from the sales of it. But guys, this video is not just plain and just for plain. There is information in here that can help you with your business. And we play it every single day. And then it also talks about the absolute skincare set and all the awards that that particular product has received. #1 in Korea. For how long? So pay attention because it is for your own benefit. Have pen and paper, and when these things jump out at you, write it down so you have the information, because most people might not ask that question, but you're going to come across someone one day and they're going to want detailed information on your product, not just about what it's going to do for them, but how was you do meet those people. How was it created? And you want to show them that this is not a fly-by-night product. It's not something someone just made and like when they go buy products from Amazon. This is way beyond that. This is a product here that was created by the Korean FDA for a particular reason, to save lives of scientists that were dying from radiation poisoning. If you don't know about the company that you're marketing, how can you market the product well? And guys, this is not for you to feel bad. I'm trying to open your eyes so you can grasp this, that this is your business. If you're marketing these products, you are the CEO of your own business. It's not just about the product. You need to know about the company, because a lot of the big network marketers out there, people that's been doing network marketing for years, they're gonna, if you're trying to bring them into your business, they're gonna ask you about the company, not just the product, because they're not just gonna come on board with a fly-by-night company. So you need to know about your company as well. So when you do meet these people, you don't lose them because you cannot tell them about the company that you're promoting. Because as we build and we build, the Lord is going to say, oh, this person's been trying for a long time working at this. I'm going to start bringing some good people. You don't want to lose them because you cannot tell them one thing about your company and how the product was made and why it was made. That's all I'm going to say this morning. So thank you all for being here. Hemoheme is our biggest product line that we're marketing. Know your product inside out. Because I've had people that wouldn't buy it if I couldn't show them that this company has a patent on it. They're like, how was it made? And when you show them that patent, they're like, oh, wow. And I just show the old patent that has 7 countries, and people are like, okay, there's a patent on it, US patent. They like to see that US patent. Because a lot of people ask you, is it US made? No, but look, there's a US patent on it. So, yeah.
Where do we find the patent?
I will post it in the chat, in the WhatsApp and Telegram group later today. So for those of you who are interested, go get it. When it's posted this morning, I'll post it after the call and keep it. And then you make a note. Now there are 23 patents on it instead of this. And always remember, every now and then you're gonna come up, that person's gonna go Google and they're gonna see that article out there that says it causes liver damage. And you'll be able to combat it and say, no, not my product, not from Atomy. You're talking about the one that's made in Japan that you buy on Amazon. And then you roll out this patent and show them, and then you tell them about the 23 countries that have patent on it. All these countries would not have patent on it if it was causing liver damage. So that's the purpose of this video every day, for you to learn about the company. Okay. So today is open day, where I see Maria. Is Maria still here?
Yes, I'm here, Navalat. Good
Okay.
morning. Morning,
Good
everybody.
Did you have anything to chime in this morning?
No, I just love the way that you explained about, the patent, and that, we have to make sure that we are purchasing through the right channel, because there are a lot of imitators and there are bootleggers. You know how people used to bootleg, and I think they still do, movies,
Mm-hmm.
right? When they used to sell CDs, you think you're getting, if you don't buy it from the right source, you're going to get something that's been adulterated, because I remember back in the day, people used to buy these bootleg movies and they put the CD in to play the movie, and then they see somebody walking in the audience across the screen. So you're not getting the real deal. So you want to make sure that you buy through the proper source. Don't go on Amazon. There's you don't, if you have a problem with the product that you buy on Amazon, you're not going to be able to get any help from Atomy, because every product is coded. It has a code to it. So they'll know if you did not get it from them. So just want to let your customers know that too. So yeah, that's all I want to add.
Thank you. Okay. So let's, oh, I didn't bring up the website. So we're gonna go to our Atomy website today. And we'll touch a little bit on hemoheme since I talked about it. So as we see, it's a standalone. It stands alone by itself. And as the video, hopefully we were listening to what they were saying in the video, this product does wonders for your immune system, for your total body. People with gout recover very quickly from it because of the detoxification property of this product. But what I like is what it does for your body overall. Hemoheme goes in and it enables your body to do what it was created to do by God, because it's going in. Not only is it cleaning up that body and removing all the contaminants that's blocking your body from doing what it knows to do, but it's also building your immune system. It's activating those NK cells. It's activating your whole immune system. This product, I would say, goes in and do a 360-degree work, enabling your body to do what it was created to do. We have had testimonies going on forever with what this product can do for the body. So I always say, whatever someone's health issues are, so please, no one asked me today on the call, what can you do for this or this? Whatever the health issues are, Start with hemoheme because of the detoxification property. It is going in there and it's going to remove all that acidic buildup in the body that's causing inflammation, that's causing these autoimmune issues, that's causing cancer, all these other things. Once you clean the body up and balance out that pH, once your pH goes back to neutral where it's supposed to be, you're not going to have those health challenges. But at the same time, guys, let your people know it's not an overnight success where they're going to take 1 box or 2 box or 3 box and they're totally healed. They might feel great. That doesn't mean they're healed. Healing is a process. They said it takes a whole 7 years for your body to totally repair itself. Now think about this. Some people have had their health issues for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years, and they say, how long am I going to have to take this? They took 4 boxes and they're like, do I have to continue? It is not a miracle drug. This is a repair happens slowly. Every time your cells regenerate and it keeps regenerating and it keeps regenerating, that's how the repair happens. It's not hemoheme that's going in and doing the repair instantly. Hemoheme enabled your cells to do its job, as it says, through cellular restoration. So it is a process. It's not an overnight thing where you see people go and they take these over-the-counter drugs and they feel great and they think they're healed. And then later on, it blows up into something else. No, as you take this product, it's a slow and steady progression of repair in your body. So invest in your health, especially if you have health challenges. Cut what you need to cut and stay on the product. And for those of us who are healthy, also stay on it. I'm staying on it because I am not going to end up with those chronic or degenerative disease. I do everything on my end to try to stay as alkaline as I can possibly stay. But I know that we're battling so much out there in this world, even the air we breathe, the water, everything is loaded with toxicity. So I have to make sure I'm putting something in every day that's going to combat all those other things as I'm doing the best that I can for myself. So I did have some testimonies. Let me do this. So Nick didn't say I didn't pause. Let's go back. So for those with anemia, this product does an excellent job. I know that because my sister-in-law had issues for years where she had to go get the shots. And after a box of hemoheme, she went in and got tested and she said they were blown away. They told her she didn't need the shots anymore. And she has not been taking the shots since then. Now it says, best for women with health issues, rich in folic acid, brain cell protection. So we know as we get up in our age, we start having issues. So this is also great for dementia. I have a lot of elderly folks that, have symptoms of dementia. They see it and they're taking this and they said the clarity that it gives them is unbelievable. Now, for those that can afford hemoheme and the red Korean ginseng, the Hang Sang Dang, I'll have them do those together. So it says Alzheimer's prevention here, allows for brain development and increased cognitive function. Skin, helps with the skin. As we get older, especially us women, we know we tend to have dry skin, everything is dry because of the standard American diet. We're not getting in as much fruits and veggies and the oils. We're not eating a lot of fruit that has oils in it. A lot of the nuts that have the oils that our body needs so we can have that nice moisturized skin. This also helps with it. Control blood pressure, we know that already. Lots of testimonies on that, but let your people know that sometimes your blood pressure might spike on hemoheme, but it will go down maybe after a day or two or so, or 3 days, it will come back down. Then the Coumadin official of Women's Health, menstrual pain. Here we go again. We're seeing it here on the screen. Clean veins and blood. We know the life is in the blood. This is what I talk about. It's cleaning your veins, it's cleaning your blood. As we clean up the body, because the blood goes everywhere. The blood is what's taking the energy, the oxygen, everything that we need. So this is what it's doing for us. Helps with hair loss prevention. As we get older, both men and women start to have hair loss issue. Healthy hair and scalp. Treat itchiness with the calming quality. Helps with depression. Lower anxiety. Osteoporosis prevention. A lot of women end up with that, and it's mostly women that have had kids. Majority of the women with osteoporosis are women who have had kids, because these babies take from us, and we're not taught here in the United States to rebuild your body after you've had each baby. Growing up in the Caribbean, I'm from Jamaica, that's one thing they always talk about. You need to put things back before you have another child, but that's not being taught here. So look at this here that we need for our blood. And someone raised their hands. Did you have a quick question?
No, I just had a suggestion to everyone. If you're like, I'm on my phone. So you might want to do a screenshot, because you can take this very vital information and you can put it in a notebook, so you'll have it, a binder, just, make copies of it and put it in a binder. Because this is very, very, very good information, and you want to have it on these different herbs and plants. So I just want to suggest that.
Yeah.
That's what I do. That's what, it's how you have to acquire knowledge and study about what it is that you're promoting, so that you will have the information to give people that is critical. You'll know, what hemoheme does to treat each of these ailments. So it's very good information, nonetheless, that you listed for us. So we want to take advantage of it.
Thank you.
It's not large enough to really get a good picture of. I'm on my laptop now.
Okay. Well, you can get it, if you can still get a picture of it if you can, and then you can enlarge it through your phone. You'll be able to enlarge it, because like I'm on my phone, so I'm like spreading it, taking my fingers and spreading it out, so it makes it really huge, each different herb that she's talking about, and then just snap a picture of it if you're on your phone. And if you're on your computer, you could take a picture. I forgot how to do the screenshot on the computer, but I know that there's a way you can capture it, even if it's small, because you can always make it larger when it's in your photos. It absolutely makes it really huge.
Mm.
I will also post it on.
Spreading it out, so it makes it.
I'll share it on WhatsApp
Okay.
for those who want to go get it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll do that as well. I just did it, so it's on WhatsApp. So yeah. So ladies, this helps with osteoporosis prevention. I would say if you have had kids and you have not done much to rebuild your body, make sure you're on hemoheme. What is that?
And no, I like what you just said, because I heard you say that before one day last week. If you've had kids and you haven't done much to rebuild your body, did you even know that you needed to rebuild your body after you have a child? So that's really good information. Like maybe you're past your childbearing age, but you may have, daughters, granddaughters, nieces, and nephews. that need to rebuild their bodies after they're having their babies. So this is really good. That's a really good point.
Yep. I co-sign it too.
Yeah, it's very big in when I grew up in Jamaica. Every time a woman would have a child, I mean, they start putting them on that healthy diet, which comprised of Irish mash and a lot of just all healthy food, putting back the nutrients that the baby took from us. Because remember, those babies are in our bodies for 9 months, feasting off us. And if you are not providing that child with what it needs, it takes it from your body. One of my best friends from high school, we're both here in the US, she started having massive cavity with her first child. And thank God she had a doctor that realized she didn't have enough calcium in her body, so the baby was taking it from her. So he put her on a very high calcium regimen. But then I met another young lady here that I became friends with years later, and her mouth was a mess. And she had beautiful teeth before. It was from her pregnancy. She didn't have a doctor that did his job and put her on a high calcium regimen. And she had 3 kids. And she doesn't even smile because of the condition of her mouth now. So they take calcium, whatever you are not giving them in that diet, when you have them inside of you for 9 months, they're going to take it from you. My sister had a friend, she had a stroke for like the last 6 months of her pregnancy. And not one single doctor realized that she was chronically dehydrated, so she needed to step up that water intake. That was sad. Now, one side of her face was all drooped down, but after she had the baby, amazingly, she went back to normal because she was not drinking enough water. So they take from us. We have to put it back. That's why women have so many health issues too, because our bodies are depleted after having these babies. And some women have 3, 4, 5, 6 babies and they're not putting back. And they become sickly. That's why some even die during childbirth, because they just have enough energy to push that baby out.
And that's it.
And that's it. Because you weren't eating properly. And this thing that they're telling you now that, oh, you can eat anything and you can do this and you can do that. No, you need to have a really strict diet when you are carrying the next generation. You have to really, really, really pay attention to what you're putting in, because those babies will take everything from you, and you'll have, when you're done pushing, there's nothing left. So we need to teach the next generation these things. That's why there's more deaths in this country. And it's a shame. More mothers die in childbirth in this country than any place else in the world. And it's because of the poor diet. And it's not being talked about.
Especially among Black women.
Exactly. More Black women die than any other nationality because of the poor diet. They push that baby out and there's nothing left. That baby pops out and they're gone in minutes. So we have to pay attention to our health, our diet. We got to stop eating all this food that they're pushing on us and telling you it's good for you. It's not. It's about them making that money, and go back to the old way of eating, because people that continue to eat their old way, they're not coming down with these health issues. It's just the new generation and those that have changed from what they grew up eating to now what's being marketed to you. So anyway, let me get back on track here. So
You said the right thing. You said the right thing. Food is very important, but the only problem was that people like to be entertained. When it comes to food, that they love the color, they love the craft, they love the idea of what it can do to the body. but not knowing the effect of this, what it can do to the body. So yeah, you're
Yeah. So now we have the Piano Japonica, revitalizing, refreshing the soul, fatigue, and vitality. Energy right here. We're supposed to be able to jump out of bed and have energy to do whatever it is you need to do in the morning. You should not be waking up going, oh God, I need my coffee or whatever to give you the energy. That's a sign that your body is depleted already. And look at this. This helps with liver function. So it cannot be our product that's causing liver damage, because we've had many testimonies with people just using this product alone that helped them with their liver issue. Of course, we have the milk thistle with rhodiola that you would combine with this for liver issue. And look at this. Liver function, stress from alcohol consumption, good for women. So see right here, it helps mothers. It helps with menstrual pain and cycle regulation, inflammation and pain relief, arthritis, headache, and gastric relief. So these are some of the benefits of the 3 main ingredients in Hemoheme. This product does wonders for the body. So I will say it again, whatever the health issues are, and it doesn't matter what type of cancer it is. Cancer is cancer. It's just where it pops up in the body, they'll call it breast cancer or liver cancer or colon cancer. It's still the same thing. It's just based on the part of the body, they'll give it a different name. And one thing go ahead. Did someone have something to say? Okay, and one thing I learned from my water presentation, one thing the doctor that pioneered the colonoscopy, he used the water, and he said he has never seen a woman with breast cancer that did not have a backed up colon. So ladies, keep your colon clean. He pioneered the camera that goes into your colon because his wife died from colon cancer and he wanted to know what caused her death. He said every single woman that he has done a colonoscopy on with breast cancer, their colon was greatly backed up with feces. So there's a correlation between your colon and your breast. Keep your colon clean. Hemoheme helps to keep you regular. So for no other reason why we need to be on this, it's going to keep us regular, because 90-something% of Americans are not regular. Most people go to the bathroom once a day or probably every other day. That's not normal. It's supposed to be after every meal because you eat and then there's roughage for you to pass out. But that's not happening because, one, we're not drinking enough water, which helps to move the colon, and we're just not eating a lot of fruits like pineapple, watermelon, those fruits, grapes and stuff with a lot of water to them also helps to move your body, and we're not eating all those things either. Most people are not eating the fruits. I hear people tell me, oh, I don't eat fruits, or my doctor told me I'm not supposed to eat fruits. If I have a doctor that tells me I'm not supposed to eat fruits, I'm firing that doctor. So anyway, I post this information in WhatsApp, and I also post it in Telegram when I'm finished, but it's in the WhatsApp Momentum Morning group right now. So that's it here for some of these are just a few of the benefits. Now I wanted to show this here. Uh-oh, where is it? Oh, here we go.
The only WhatsApp group I have is the Atomy Team Extreme. So which Atomy group is this? Where you
Momentum, Atomy Momentum Morning. And we'll talk about that after. These are just a few testimony that came back from Hemoheme. I just wanted to show this. Now, this is one sickness that supposedly there's no cure for. But we have had testimonials where, as we can see before and after on the screen. This is 4 months. This one says 4. So whenever you are told there is no cure for something, the body knows how to heal itself if we give it what it needs. There's always a reason why we have these adverse things happening to our bodies that's not normal. It's not normal for us to be sick. It's not normal for us to have cancer or diabetes or all these things. It's against the nature of how God created our bodies to do. If our body was functioning perfectly, we would not have any of these sickness or disease. So once our pH, there's a book out there that says, if bodies are made to heal themselves, why am I still sick? And that's a question everyone should ask. If my body is made to heal itself, why am I still sick? So Hemoheme goes in and enable. Please don't tell anyone that Hemoheme cures. It enables your body to do what it's supposed to do through detoxification, and then it's helping to activate your NK cells. And that NK cell is your natural killer cells, that are supposed to be actively fighting those cancer cells, because we have cancer cells in our bodies all day long. But as long as our natural killer cells are working, it goes around eating those cancer cells all day long. So, but because they're not activated, it's not happening. So we end up with cancer. Now, Hemoheme goes in and activate those natural killer cells. Now they start working again, they're functioning again. And that's why we have these testimonies that, oh, I had cancer and my doctor is shocked as to what happened to it, because your natural killer cells are now activated and now they're going around doing their job. Maybe tomorrow I'll show that video that shows you how the natural killer cells work. So take your Hemoheme, whether you're sick or not. It is prevention, because let me tell you, there's a lot more issues coming down the pipeline. When they can tell you how many more diseases they know are coming, no one is supposed to know that. So if they can tell you we have this many diseases coming down the pipeline, I want you to think about that. How could they possibly know? So you want to make sure you protect yourself so you're not taken out, because Blacks, every single sickness and disease, we have the most of. During COVID, more Black people died than any other race. So we need to start focusing on our health and taking care of it. It is your most precious investment, is your health, not your home, not your car. Because when you are sick, you can have that nice home and that nice car, but you can't do anything. I told you guys about this doctor when I was in Ocala. They go to my church, and he had the big mansion and the humongous garage with nice cars and everything. And he was laid up in the bed for 5 years. All he could do was move his eyes. They never believed in natural remedy. They didn't want to hear anything about it. He eventually died. Praise God for that, because it was sad when you go visit him. All he could do was cry. And it's a sad way to live for 5 years when you were up and about, traveling the world, doing your thing, and then all of a sudden you're sick. But all the signs were there. Every time he got sick, I kept saying to his wife, those are signs, but she didn't believe. She was a dentist, he's a doctor. They didn't believe in natural remedy. So guys, take care of yourself, because your body always gives you signs before something major happens. So enough on Hemoheme this morning. So I just wanted you guys to understand Hemoheme somewhat. And also remember, when I said detoxification, always educate your people. Wow, it's 10:50. Always educate your people on the signs of detoxification. Skin rash, nausea, headache, diarrhea, vomiting, sometimes your issues will get worse. Like those who have fibromyalgia or aches and pain, sometimes it would amplify those issues a little bit before it normalizes. But if the individual is willing to go through all of that for the results they're going to get after, it is worth it. Because I had one lady told me, I shared it with a lady, and she had, her heart was, I forgot what level it was functioning at. She really couldn't do anything. And she said to me, now that if I have to continue to live this way, I want to die. And after 2 years on hemoheme, she was able to go out and walk. She was not able to go walk in her community. Let me tell you, she said her side effects from hemoheme was diarrhea and vomiting. So imagine that. She was having diarrhea and she was vomiting. She endured it. And she said, this is the best I have felt in 5 years. So you have to take the time to educate your people on the side effects, which are signs that the product is working. If you don't know what signs of detoxification are, Google it. Keep it, because I didn't pull it up to put on the screen for you guys. I want you guys to go Google it yourself. Symptoms of dehydration or chronic dehydration, because some people will have chronic, not dehydration, detoxification. Some people will have chronic, some people will have massive pounding headache. And if you have that where they're detoxing really bad, lower the dosage. If they're taking 1, bring it down to half. And if it's still bad with the half, cut that half in half, because that has happened. And just slowly bring them up on it as their body can adjust to it. Their body just have to get used to it. But guys, don't just give hemoheme and do not educate your people, because they will freak out and they will stop taking it. And a lot of times you cannot get them back on it. They will not go back on it. I learned that from my days with the water. People start breaking out in rashes, and I didn't know anything about it then, and they will not go back on it because they said, I am allergic to it, so I'm not going to take it. But if you educate them ahead of time, they're going to say, oh, this is what she was talking about, or this is what he was talking about. So Google signs of chronic detoxification or signs of, just Google it and keep it and share it with your people. Don't just tell them, give it to them. And you won't have to try to come back and get them back on the product after, because you gave them advance notification. So that's it on hemoheme. But always remember, whatever the health issues are, please just put your people on hemoheme. It doesn't matter what it is. Autoimmune, whatever it is, hemoheme, and educate them and check up on them, especially if they just they got it today, they call you. You call them tomorrow to see where they're at. Don't just give it to them and not check up, because people will stop. And because you aren't following up, you lose them. And by the time you come around to call them, they're, oh, I'm not taking the product anymore. Take your time to follow up with your people, as Miss Carol will say. So Miss Carol, what do you have to say this morning? Is she there? Maybe she's not available. So anyone has anything to say?
I have a question about hemoheme.
Mm-hmm.
What is the best time to take it? And do we have it to take it with water? If we took it, do we have it to drink a lot of water? How can we take it?
Okay, the best time I say is first thing in the morning when you wake up, because anything you take on an empty stomach, your body's going to fully absorb. Take it with warm water, not hot piping water, but warm water. Because when you warm the water, it reduces the size of the molecules of the water, make it smaller, so it can be absorbed into your cells. That's the reason why you warm water to make tea. Because once the water is hot, it can penetrate the tea bags the same way it's going to penetrate your cells. So you want to warm that water. And that's what the company also recommends, warm water. And guys, you need to drink a lot of water when you're taking your supplements, because water is the transporter. Water is what's going to get it in your cells. If you just take a cup, swallow your pills, and say that's it, how is the water, I mean, how is those supplements going to get into your cells? You know, at the water municipality, they said there's so many supplements that comes through that water system. People are taking the supplements and it's going right through their body and coming right out in their feces because people are not drinking water. Of course, some of these supplements are not breaking down because they're synthetic. But if you are not drinking enough water to get those supplements into your cells, you're just wasting money when you buy them. You gotta drink the water so it can get into your cells. Now, some people will take one in the morning and one in the evening. Now, I've had testimonies where my people take it in late evening and they tell me they're up all night cleaning and cooking and doing all type of things that they needed to do forever and never had the time to because they had so much energy they couldn't go to sleep. So if you take it in the evening and you realize you have so much energy, then you might want to take it, the second one, earlier in the day, like maybe at 2 or 3, while you're still up about with that energy. So it's, you know, as you take it, you'll know when to take it based on how it reacts to your body.
That's great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What I normally do is I just take the package and then I drink warm water afterwards.
Yeah.
But should I put it in the water?
Oh no, I just rip that package and I suck it in and then I drink my water.
Okay.
And there was something else I was going to say in regard. Oh, someone asked if you put it in water. My take on it is if you do not like the taste of hemoheme, why would you put it in water? Because now you're going to be drinking more than what was in the package. Just suck it in and drink your water. And guys, most of the times people do not like the taste of hemoheme because our taste buds are corrupt. People will tell me after, I had this one lady, her first box, she gave it back to me and she said, I cannot take it. That thing is too nasty. And she has so many health issues. It took me a year to get her back on it. And she said, okay, I'm going to listen. And she got back on it. And she's like, Nablet, this taste is killing me. I said, don't worry. By the end of the month, you're going to tell me how you like it, which is what happened. She's like, oh, it doesn't taste as bad as I thought. That's because her new taste buds came in. So when you get that new taste bud that comes in every month and your taste bud is no longer so corrupt, now you're taking it and you're like, oh, it's not as bad as I thought it was. So, and then another thing too, if you have major health issues, I don't understand people, this is just my thought on it. If I am sick and I'm getting a product that is supposed to help me, I don't care what it tastes like, I'm going to take it for my health. I take hemoheme and all that, and I still take my aloe vera. As much as I despise the taste of aloe vera, I go outside, I pick my aloe vera plant, and I take it because I know it is good for me. So I don't worry about taste. If we want to restore our health, that's the last thing we need to worry about, is the taste of something. Just take it because it is good for you. So that's my take on it.
That's right. When you're a child, you do as a child, but when you become a mature adult, you have to do as a mature adult. Most children only want something that's sweet. They don't, they don't want to. The bitter herbs are usually what help to heal the body.
And that's what God gave us. All the green herbs that we don't like is for the healing of the body. And none of them taste good.
Another question I have, I ordered Emohim
Mm-hmm.
and noni at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I can combine both because now I'm taking Emohim, but I wanted to take noni as well. What do you suggest?
You can. There are a lot of people that's taking Hemoheme, Noni, all the products on here. Remember, these products are naturally plant-based. We have to remember the reason why your doctor tells you you can't take those supplements those prescription drugs, you can't mix certain because they will cause adverse reaction.
Mm-hmm.
These are plant-based. They're not chemical-based. And we have so many people here that are taking Hemoheme, Noni, and all the other wonderful products.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Let me see if there's anything in the chat.
I just need the WhatsApp name so I can get what you posted.
Oh, are you in the Momentum Morning group on Telegram or WhatsApp?
I just found out about the group, the WhatsApp group last night.
So are you a part of it now?
But I own so I was added to the Atomy team extension.
I don't know what group that is.
Are you able to add us on that WhatsApp group? Because we are not Momentum group.
Okay.
But from last night meeting, I was told about this.
Okay, so the person that shared that information with you, they're obviously a part of the Momentum Morning. Ask them to add you to it.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
So what I'll do is I post it, but you will not see it when they add you to it. So I will repost it again tomorrow. Because once you're added to the group, you will not be able to see the previous. You'll just see what's posted after.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll repost it again tomorrow. Yes, Viv?
Morning. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Thank you for all this good information. What I do is I put a Hemohim packet, a probiotic, and a vitamin C in a glass of water and mix that with a little honey. I drink it as my juice. Is that a good thing or is that a good way to
Listen,
take it?
however you get it in.
Mhm. Okay, so instead of drinking the other juices, I use that as my juice throughout the day.
Wow. Okay.
Mhm.
Hey, that works.
So it has the vitamin C, the honey, and the vegetable, which is the hemohim. So all three in one. That's a vegetable juice. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
All right. That's great. Anyone have a different way of how they take it? Especially for those who say they do not like the taste of Hemoheme. Do you have a particular way how you take it?
I don't know. My thing is that when I take the Hema Him, first of all, I take the Hema Him, and also I have to take a bottle of water, mix it up together. It tastes good with me. I don't know why it other people have an alternative taste on that, but it tastes great with me when I taste it with water because it kind of like smooth things up for me,
Wow.
versus heavy.
Okay.
Well, I personally I take it directly
Mhm.
because it's in strong potency.
Yeah.
It can penetrate any type of parasites. Is a detox, is a form of detox, is a form of building your whole body. All the essential nutrients are balanced already by the scientists. So why should I saturate it? You know, I
Mhm.
prefer to get it directly how in its own content,
Mhm.
so it can go directly in my body. We love sweets too much, you know. I love sweets. I could tell you I love sweets, but I enjoy when it comes time for that. I call it my remedy. I
Mhm.
will directly take it just as it is, because you know what? You're washing out all the real substance, you know, out
Mhm.
of it. That's how they say when you must not drink directly after you eat, because you wash out the nutrients in your food. So it's just like that. The hemohim comes, it was made by the scientists, right? They
Yeah.
have their exact measurement for making it in that type of 30, is a 30 ml sachet type of thing. You just take it directly. Just make up your mind that you're gonna do it for remedial purposes. I know
Yeah.
it's tough, but just be tough. We are army people.
Yes, I take it the same, pretty much the same way. I just first I shake the packet because I just want to make sure it's all thoroughly mixed. Because sometimes in the packet, I don't know if it's getting settled or not. So I just shake the packet and then I open it because it has that little line across the top. You can see that slight line of demarcation, and then I just intake it right out of the packet, suck it right out of the packet. And a lot of times, most of the time, I'll hold it under my tongue for a few minutes because I know it's going to go directly into my bloodstream quicker. So I'll
Mhm.
do that. But that's the way I pretty much take it that way.
Mhm.
Now, I have taken it with warm water, and one thing I did know with a little bit of warm water, not a lot, maybe like 2 ounces. And I noticed that when I started taking it like that, it seems like I could feel it more in my body for some reason. I don't know why, but I noticed a distinct difference. I just felt like I felt more energized when I take it that way. So it just depends. Sometimes I just put it under my tongue and let it sit there and then swallow it. And other times I may mix it, depending on how I feel, I may mix it with a little warm water. And that seems to work a little bit better for me. So,
Yeah, because the warm water takes it directly into your cells. So you feel it more than when you just take it like that. Because remember, guys, one day I'll do the demo and show you guys the difference. Tap water comes with large molecules. Tap and bottled water has large molecules. Your cells have small openings. When you warm the water, it reduces the size of the molecules, so it makes it small. Now the molecules are smaller, so it goes right in. So that's why the company recommends that you take it with warm water. As Maria said, when she's done it that way, she feels it more than when she just takes it the regular way, because that warm water is getting it right into your cells. That's why whenever I have someone that's telling me, oh, I'm having massive headaches, and I said, when was the last time you had water? Like someone told me that the other day, yesterday at church. She said, oh, my sciatica is acting up. I'm in so much pain. And I said to her, how much water did you have yesterday? She said, I know. She said, yesterday. I said, wait a minute. I've been working from home this week and I was not drinking my water. She said, for days she wasn't drinking water. She had water yesterday to try to make up. When you become that dehydrated, you cannot make up in one day. So I said to her, when you get home, have warm water throughout the rest of the day. She called me last night. She was feeling so much better because she was drinking the warm water. The warm water is going to hydrate you quicker when you're chronically dehydrated because it's getting into your cells. That is why the company recommend you do warm water with the hemoheme. And another thing they said to me is how you can tell that your immune system is fully activated. I think it was what's his name? I forgot the gentleman at the office. Anyway, he said how you can tell that your immune system is fully activated as you continue to take the hemoheme with warm water. Your fingers will start to feel warm after a while, and you will know. So guys, do the test for yourself with the warm water when you take Hemoheme. Don't just do a little glass. Get like a nice sized glass of warm water or cup so you can get that in. You're going to feel that energy. You're going to feel the difference when you take your Hemoheme with warm water, because now you're not just swallowing the Hemoheme and you're not feeling that kick. You're going to feel that kick as you take it with warm water. And we really are not supposed to be drinking ice water. You're killing your body when you're drinking ice cold water, because your normal body temperature is not at that freezing temperature. Your body still have to bring that ice cold water that you put in back to your body's temperature. It's not healthy. But it's a new thing now that we're drinking all this ice water. It's not good for your health. And this is the last thing I'm going to say. It's 11:16. We're not going.
Sorry, good morning. Can I ask a question, Christina? So the warm water, is it like room temperature?
No, you want to warm it a little bit on the stove.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, there's a difference. So what I've always told my people with water is, you drink ice water because you're chronically dehydrated. When you become hydrated, you never, ever, ever crave ice cold water again. And they always come back to me and say, oh my gosh, you're so right. I'm not craving ice cold water anymore. If you're craving ice cold water every time that you drink water, it's because you are chronically dehydrated. So do the test. Yes, go ahead.
Also about the Hemoheme, I replaced my Hemoheme. I replaced the coffee for Hemoheme. I get up in the morning, I heat my water just as if I was heating for coffee. I take it in, I put it in a 16-ounce of a glass bottle, not the plastic bottle, glass bottle. Then I put the Hemoheme in the bottle. I shake it and I sip off it all day. It's a game changer. It keeps your energy up and you just feel amazing. With the warm water.
Okay. So,
Wow. I'm sorry, Miss Brian. You warm it up and you put the Hemoheme in a glass bottle and you drink it. It's a whole game changer. I gotta try that. I
Yes.
have to. Thank you for
But
sharing.
make sure it's a glass bottle. And where I get the glass bottle from, like if I go to Whole Food and I buy like the green tea, once I drink the green tea, I keep the bottles. I don't drink out of plastic bottles.
Yes.
Even water. Make sure your water you're drinking, even if you have to replace the plastic bottle, pour it into the glass bottle. And I'm telling you, it's a game changer. You can sip off it all day, and it's like your body just feels it, and you're energized all day long.
Yeah.
One more question. You put the whole pack?
The whole pack into the 16-ounce bottle of water. Making sure the water, I do want hot water, just like if I was making coffee. Instead of putting coffee into the bottle, I put the whole pack of Hemoheme.
Nice. I like that.
And I shake it up and I drink off of it.
No.
Especially the first thing in the morning, it's a game changer.
Love it. Yes, and never ever put anything hot in plastic or those cups that have the wax on the inside. Yeah. So I like that, Odie. I like that a lot. Okay. So, is there another question before we go? Desiree, did you have a question?
I don't have a question, but I have a comment about the Manuka honey.
Oh, right ahead.
The Manuka honey I gave to a bedridden patient and the family. I was right in church sitting. She had this bad wound and she was just going on and she was so happy. So Thank God for Manuka honey. Thank God for Atomy.
Miss Lynn,
Huh?
could you repeat that part again because you went out?
No, I have a friend, right? She's a nurse, and her sister is bedridden, right? She had a bad wound, and that wound has improved so greatly. She was so excited. I was sitting in church, right in church, and she reached over and she said, "I am so happy. Thank you so much for that hemoim, that Manuka honey you gave me, because it helped my sister so much with her wound." She said the wound was so big and now it's getting so small, you know? So, that Manuka honey really helps people for real.
Oh, yes. Because I have a friend, she's, her specialty is wound care. So I asked her, what do you guys use at your clinic? She said, I said, for the wound care, she said, Manuka honey. Ours is what, 830 MGO?
Yeah.
And she uses, it's, I think it's
less
100 or something like that they use at that wound care clinic.
Give it to her.
So ours, well, it's not, she's working on getting her own practice right now. So she's got to use what they provide there. But she's a customer of mine. So I already know she's going to be using ours when she opens her own practice. She's working on that now because she takes the heme and she takes the supplement. She's been a customer of mine for years with my water and this and everything. So when I made sure, when we got this Manuka honey, I shared this with her immediately. She was like, oh my gosh, ours is not that high that we use at the wound care clinic. So for those diabetic wound that won't heal, that Manuka honey is great.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah, along with that hemoheme, because if you have someone with that diabetic wound that's not healing, it's because they're so acidic, it's not going to heal. So you want to put them on hemoheme to clean that body up and get rid of the acidity, and then use that Manuka honey.
Definitely.
Topically on it and watch it heal. Great product.
Yeah, very good.
Thanks for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Now I saw a Viv that had their hand up. I don't know if it says VIV.
I'm sorry. I didn't put it down. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. And KJ, you're going to be the last one, and we're done because I have to head out of here too.
Yes. Thank you, Miss Brian, and everyone. Thank you for even sharing. The Muka honey that I wanted to know is, are you talking about taking 1 teaspoon of Nuka honey and just like that, or is it how do you take that?
For what Miss Lynn just shared, if someone has a wound on the outer part, you're going to put it on the wound.
Oh, wait a minute. You take the Muka honey and they say, okay, we're gonna dash on that wound for you. We're gonna leave it there.
Yep.
And how many times per day?
It depends. I would say at least twice a day, because at the wound care center, when individuals go in to clean up that diabetic wound they're only going in once a day. But if you have that Manuka honey at home, I would say do it twice a day.
At the VA, they use Manuka honey bandages.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the bandages. But I know I had a customer who was using the bandages. He was a veteran. And so he bought our Manuka honey and his wound healed up right away versus the bandages that the VA was using. Because even though they had the Manuka, the doctors know to use bandages with Manuka honey. They've been doing that for forever, but they don't have the same potency as ours that when you apply it directly on with the honey.
What happened if you put, I'm sorry, Miss Brian. What happened if you put the Muka honey inside the Hema, mix it up and warm it up? I mean, is that something that could be imposed?
You can do that because it's honey. Yeah.
I have several clients who did that on their wounds. They used our hemohim. They made a poultice with our hemohim and the honey, and that's how they got rid of their wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, you can mix it.
And do you know it's good for gastric ulcers? Is a sore is a sore. A wound
Yeah.
is a wound.
Mm-hmm.
Just drink it.
And it's also good for those who have gut issue as well.
Mm-hmm.
You,
Like Crohn's disease and
mm-hmm.
these type of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a wound, inflammation,
Yeah.
redness, cherry, strawberry type of texture in the intestines or in the GERD, all those things.
There you go.
Yeah, just swallow it nicely. Take your time and swallow it down.
And you can use it also for a facial mask as well.
Mm-hmm.
For anti-aging and de-aging.
Mm-hmm. Man, God bless Atomy.
That's right.
Okay, I saw there are many type of Manuka honey. Do you have anyone specific we can use? Because if you go in like Costco, you will see 10 different types of Manuka honey.
Well, our Manuka honey is food grade. So you can
Food-
eat it inside and out. So you don't have to worry about our Manuka honey. You can take it internally, you can use it externally.
We sell bandage too.
No,
No, just okay.
not on the US side. I don't know if they have it in Korea. But this is our Manuka honey here. And you can take it, as we just said, if you have gut issue, you can take it and you can use it outside topically. And as Miss Maria said, you can mix it into your face mask.
Yes, we actually have Manuka honey in a couple of our masks too as well.
Yeah.
Of the Atomy mask, but you can use this I use the Manuka honey, take and crush our turmeric peel up, because you can make a turmeric and Manuka honey mask. You can mix it with some of our other supplements. It's really fantastic.
The spirulina.
Right. Spirulina and the Manuka honey mask. You just experiment in the kitchen.
Yeah. And as it says here, 830 MGO. So, and oh, by the way, look at the price here. Go do your research on 300 MGO and so forth and see the price. As we said, absolute quality, absolute price in here. And see all the certification we have here? So you might be buying Manuka honey out there, and it could be less, even if you find one that might be this, which is there's not a lot on the market with 830, but are you going to have these certifications? The HALA, all these certification here. And you can look them up. They'll tell you what the different certifications are. We have everything here on the website. They don't hide anything. So read up on your products, pay attention, know what you have. Yep, and look, they're showing you what you can do with it too. Mix it in your yogurt. So it is great. So that's it if we don't have any other questions or comments.
One thing I would like to ask, is there a difference when using spoon to get the Manuka honey, plastic spoon or the metal?
Never use metal. If you use
Never use
metal, you're going to kill the enzymes.
Never use metal. Okay.
Absolutely destroy the enzymes. So you want to use wood. I would prefer wood. Have you seen the wooden dowels when you go? Or you'll have a wooden dowel. You can buy that you dip in the honey.
I'm
Right,
sorry.
thank you.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
The wooden spoon we talking about? Like wooden silverware?
Wooden
You can
spoon.
use, but you can use plastic, but I don't like plastic at all. But then you can use a wooden spoon or a wooden dowel. You can buy a honey dispenser, like go to Home Goods or somewhere like that, and or they may have it at Walmart. I'm not sure. I've never seen it there. Where you see the honey dispenser that comes with a wooden dowel. And the reason why is because the metal, if you use a metal spoon, you're going to defeat the purpose of the honey. You want the healthy products, healthy components that's in that honey. You want them to remain when you use them. So if you put a metal in there, it's gonna totally wipe it out. All the nutritional good of it.
So tell them again where they can find that, Maria.
You can go to like a Home Goods or a place where they sell, stuff for your kitchen, a honey dispenser. They used to have the honey bee, and then they'd have a hole in the top of the bowl that have a cup, and then it'll have a wooden dowel in there. That's why they have the wooden dowel. If I know everybody's probably seen that, but you probably never paid any attention. That is why you don't want to use metal to stir or to dispense.
Maria,
Yes, sir.
this is so enriching. And by the way, thank you and Noblet and everyone for just shining in this morning. But as we talk about the metal, we also want to say encourage everyone to just get rid of those aluminum pots. It's no good. And let's get glass, let's get enamel, but let's get rid of the aluminum. We need to pay attention to so many things. And I will this morning, Maria, as you talk about the wooden or whatever, we take so much for granted, not understanding and realizing that we are compromising the full nutritional benefits of what we're consuming because of what we're using. Some of these pots, these non-stick pots, they are affecting our health, and a lot of these things we're not realizing what's going on. So yeah, Maria, I thank you. It's been a great, wonderful time of sharing this morning. I just want to take this opportunity to reach out to Mitch and to Des, who are on the chat this morning. We are in another run, the 16th to the end of the month. We want to welcome any words that you might have to share with us, Mitch and Des, perhaps on Friday, Freedom. You could join us as we really, really want to go after some masterships as we close out this month. That's all for me. Thanks, Navlet. Thanks, Maria. Thanks, everyone. And Brenda, I hope you enjoyed this morning's presentation. There's more to come.
Yes, it was very, very informative, very beneficial. Thank you.
And as Maria, before they come on, as Maria was talking about the metal, guys, I wanted to touch on this today, but I just never hemoheme. So tomorrow, look, we have 360 stainless steel cookware, which we never talk about. For those of you that have no clue, you have the products here on your website. This is the same metal that's in your body. It will never rust. It will never break down. If you hear someone say, I have a metal plate in my head or anywhere in their body, it's 316 stainless steel. And it is 5-ply. It's compatible to Salad Master or Pampered Chef or whatever that you're paying thousands and thousands of dollars for. You have it right here. I had a gentleman that bought, he was going to buy, I think it was a Salad Master set. And I had just signed him up and I showed him this. He almost lost his mind. He's like, you mean I can buy these things and I'm going to save thousands of dollars? Yes, see? 5 layers thick, 316 stainless steel, right here. It will never break down. It will never rust. You don't have to worry. See? That's what they used to make surgical instruments. We have it right here on our website. And you know what? We had more, but because we weren't selling it, we're down to just what you see here on the website. So people, please market the product so we don't lose it. Look, right here, here's a wok. So we have a little, yes. Please share the products, because you would be surprised when you share these with your customers, they will buy. But we are not sharing it with our customers, so they don't know that we have them. Share the products with your customers. Look at that. I have customers that have bought these products because I showed it to them. And look at this here. Excellent conductor of heat. So you don't have to use a lot of water either, because it's going to produce it. And your food is going to taste better. When you cook with quality, your food is going to taste better. We have the same expensive as Salad Master and all these things on here. So please share it. It's great. Excellent product. This, you know. So we'll touch on this another day, but.
Nabla, let me just share this also. Guys, you know, they use those aluminum pans. Please stop using those aluminum pans. And if you do, make sure that you're putting the partially paper at the bottom, because that is aluminum and that is toxic. And it's for the food and for the body. So please try not to use those aluminum pans, not even serving. I know they use a lot of them for serving food, but a lot of people take it and stick it into the oven. And that's breaking down the body. And for the wood, the wooden, I know here we have them in our Fort Lauderdale. We have them in Whole Food and also in Bravo. You can get them from Bravo or Whole Food in the Fort Lauderdale area.
And you know, for Alzheimer's patient, when they test them after they die and they do that exam, they're finding a lot of aluminum particles in the brain. So we need to stop using those products and those things we're buying at these places where we're buying our plates and stuff. Pay attention to what's on the back, because a lot of them have that warning that California, I forgot what the number is, and people are not paying attention to the warning on that back there. If you look up that number, that California warning number, it says may cause cancer, or it has I don't remember what, that you're buying at Walmart, those nice plates you're buying at Walmart or Marshalls or these places. A lot of those things are causing cancer. Flip them over and read the back. If you see that California warning on there, the minute you see that California warning, just put it back, because they're cancer causing. Anyway.
Right.
What type of plates are these?
Any plates. You need to flip it over, go to the back, and look to see if you see that warning on it. Because we're not paying attention to what we're buying. We go in the store and we look at it. Oh, we have an echo. Someone has their mic open and causing an echo.
Yes, it's me, Lovelet.
Okay.
I just really want to just say one thing. Go ahead.
Okay. Can you, when I'm done, open back your mic? Yeah, when we buy these plates or products, we're not looking at them. CJ, I'm going to mute you for a second. So, where are you? Can you mute yourself for a second, CJ? Then I'm going to be done in a minute. Then it's all yours. You got to pay attention to what you're buying, because a lot, especially in Walmart, a lot of these items have the warning on the back, and people, I watch people buy them and they're not paying attention. The warning is there, guys. Look at these plates and pots and glasses before you buy them. The warning is on them, and they look really nice in the store. Look at the warning label on them before you buy them. Okay, CJ, it's all yours.
Can I say something after CJ, Nabalet?
Yeah.
Okay, so as we talk about those aluminum pots, Navelet, not only do we want to get rid of those pots, but for those of us who are in that herbal awareness, a lot of us boil our leaves or whatever it is that we are trying to to do it when it comes to boiling our plants. Or the only thing that we will boil will be roots. But when it comes to our leaves, we pick the leaves, whether it's the mint or whatever. We don't boil leaves, folks. You bring the water to a boil, and with those leaves that we have picked, harvested in the bright sunlight of day, we carefully wash. We put them in in the water that has been brought to a boil. We don't boil leaves. We don't extract from the leaves more than we need. We just allow it. We just throw it in in the water that has been brought to a boil. We allow it to cool. We drink it warm as a tea, or cool as and water. We do not boil leaves. That's it.
May I add something, Ms. Brian, quickly? Just to
Okay, quickly,
support what Mr.
Maria,
James just said.
quickly, because Maria has something to say, and then
Yeah,
I really go.
if you're boiling if it's alkaline water you're using, even more so, you don't the alkaline water by itself will absorb, will pull the nutrients out of the leaves.
That's
Even
right.
if you use cold alkaline water, it will pull the substance out of those leaves. So all the more, so you have to be
Well,
aware of it.
That's right.
Thank you
well,
so
guess
much.
Thank you, George.
Well, George, you and I might have that. I don't think everyone has that. So yeah, we know we can do the cold water, and that will be done. Good job, George. You have one. Good. Maria, you're next.
Yeah, I just wanted to add voice to what the young lady was saying about the parchment paper, using the parchment paper to line, but you can also use it to cover as well. A lot of people cover with aluminum foil. So if you feel like you just can't cook it without the aluminum foil, layer the top with the parchment paper first. If you're using, let's say you're using a glass container, 9 by 13, for example, it's glass, right? But you're gonna mess up when you use your aluminum foil to cover, to seal everything, right? So what you want to do is you want to use some parchment paper. Go buy some, invest in parchment paper. It costs a little more, but it's gonna, be worth it to save you from getting Alzheimer's or dementia. And also, if you don't already have the Yucca app on your phone, and upload that app, because you can use it so that when you go to the store to make any purchase, there's going to be a universal code on every item. So you can scan it using the Yucca app, and it will give you a rating as to whether this is a poor product, and then it will break down and tell you why, or if it's good for you to purchase, if it's not going to hurt your health. And so that you can make more informed choices when you're at the store. And that's for just about every type of product that there is that has a universal code, either on the container or the bottle or whatever it is. So it's the Yucca, Yuka, and it looks like a carrot. It looks like a carrot, the app does. So it is free. But if you don't already have that, I know many of us already have the Yucca app, but I just wanted to remind people.
Maria, spell it again. Someone just asked for you to spell it again. Spell the app.
It's Yuka. That's going to be real handy. You'll be scanning stuff like crazy in the store. And
I'll be using it.
let your grandkids scan. The grandkids, they love to do the scanning for you if they're with you. And it teaches them to shop wisely as well.
Thanks for that. I'll be using that because I'm always Googling things while I'm in the store.
There's another app too. I can't think of the name of it, but there's another app that you can use also, and it tells you to. Hold on one second. What's the name of the other? Okay, I was going to ask my daughter, but she's evidently she left. Yeah, what the name of the other app is, but yeah.
Thanks for that, Maria.
You're welcome.
And guess what, guys? The Proposition 65 is on a lot of items, but guess what I just saw? The state of California, every McDonald's has Proposition 65 displayed as a warning in every McDonald's in California. It said California laws require businesses to warn consumers about potential exposure to chemical known to cause cancer, birth defects, and other reproductive harm. And there it goes on and on. The McDonald's in California has that sign. So guys, stop going to McDonald's. Anyway, so we're not always going to be talking about products. It's all about health here. So hopefully you guys went and got that app that Maria just shared, so you can be better informed consumers and you're not just buying products, not knowing what you're bringing into your home that's causing your health issues.
I already downloaded.
Okay.
The other one is called Body Approved. Body Approved.
Okay.
Excuse me, I know you're closing off, Navlet, but for the people who have been customer to using aluminum foil, especially like to roast fish, you know, you put
Us
vegetables
Jamaicans, us Jamaicans.
and vegetables and stuff in the fish and then wrap it with the aluminum foil. That is a total no more.
Oh,
And for
no.
those who like, on the grill, do chicken and put it in that aluminum pan as was suggested earlier. That is totally, that's a no, big no that, you know, because that aluminum thing I mean, you can wrap the fish with the same paper there that we were talking about earlier, or you can use banana leaf, dried banana leaf, you can use that, or corn leaf to wrap the fish, and then you can wrap it with something else and tie it.
Yeah.
Any exposure to aluminum is a no-no.
Lots of aluminum foil found in Alzheimer's patients. So, yep. All right. So, body scan and the UKA app. Body approved. Sorry, body approved.
Body or Bobby? I put it in. I see one say Bobby. Bobby. Is that what it is, Miriam? Or Body?
Body, BODY.
BODY. I see another one say BOBBY.
That might be it, because I just asked my daughter and I didn't, I don't have that one. I just have the Yoko, so I'm looking it up now.
Yeah. I wrote Body approve, but it showed me Bobby approve.
I'm sorry, excuse me. Did you say approve or fruit?
Approve.
Approve. Okay. Thank
you.
Well, I just installed the Yuka because I am happy with that, because I'm always researching things in the store. I'm sure people look at me like I'm crazy because I stand there so long with my phone.
It's Bobby, BOBBY.
Okay.
BOBBY.
Okay.
Well, we're all set.
Yep, we're all set.
We don't have any excuse.
There you go. Listen, these companies they have been approved for that they do not have to put all the ingredients on their product anymore. They don't have to put all their ingredients on their products. They've been approved for that. They don't even have to tell you what's in it. So you now have to take charge of what you are buying. If I pick up a product and it's not labeled, they're not telling me what's in there, I'm not buying it, because my first thought is, what are they hiding? I read the labels of everything that I buy, and if they cannot tell me what the ingredients are, I am not buying it. It's that simple. Cool. That's it, guys. We're done for the day because it's 11:45 and I should have been out of here already. So hopefully you guys learned something new today that you did not know before. And whose phone is making that noise? Yeah. So thank you all for coming on today. And now make sure when you share Emohim, you're going to give the proper information in regards to the detoxing symptoms that your people will be aware of. And I will post that information in the Telegram group. And for those who are not a part of the Momentum Morning, but you are here, if someone shared it with you, have them add you to the Momentum Morning WhatsApp or Telegram group.
Yes,
Mr. PJ, you want to close out?